Throwing it up because I don't give a fuck. Let the chips fall where they may. Still smoking on that oosa day. It's the pack that keeps on giving. For real, for real. And I am going to continue to exhale on a bitch. Yes, yes, indeed. And speaking of exhaling, let's get lit. It's been what? 3 weeks, maybe a month, since I spoke on how the vile, VILE, disgusting, corroded, decayed, dragging in the face looking bitch, Mammy Dearest, has yet to do a video on you, Usadeh. Your story. Have you been invited yet on the plastic helmet wig wearing bitch platform channel to tell your story, Usadeh? Has that happened yet? More questions. Usadeh, can you explain when you stopped being a moderator for the Wicked TK? For example, were you a moderator when the Wicked TK got a head handed to her by NHL on her channel when the Feld Slore R&B was fronting like she had some decency and she was on the panel as well? Were you her moderator when she went after a SA victim, proven victim that we were calling Sue, that we now know as Jen? Were you a mod then? What was your position on that? Did you stand up against such a thing? What was your integrity? I would love to know where you fell, where you landed on the scale of character and integrity and decency when it came to that. Well, and especially, were you a mod at that time? And were you a mod when she interviewed the Feld R&B Slore? These are questions that inquiring minds or this inquiring mind got to know. Because it's going to tell me something about you. I'm already putting pieces together. The rose-colored glasses have been shattered. This is a fact. I see you. I see you. And you like to play this dumb ditzy blonde shit when you get caught out there when the heat is too much for you to handle. And in the minute, in the moment, you do this where you no longer know it's I think. You're not for sure. I don't know. I think maybe it could have been. I'm not, I can't say. I guess I'm not, well, I don't know. Possibly that type of bullshit. Where you become naive. You revert back to the prenatal stage, to the fetus stage, that type of cognitive ability. You no longer have the ability to think, to know. Forget think. That's instead of you saying exactly or answering something directly, you go with, that type of wishy-washy bullshit. Yeah, that type shit. And, it's not a good look. It's embarrassing to see you behave in that fashion. Instead of you standing on your grown woman shit and being direct with it. Well, let me rephrase that. Well, if you're not a fan, then you can be direct. But when you're a fan, like you're a fan of the R&B Slore and you're a fan of the Wicked DV Ike to Tina Turner, Ninja, Charlatan, you were a fan of theirs. So they could say anything, do anything, and it'll be okay. As it was when they straight disrespected you. But you've yet to do a video dealing with that directly. I know you haven't. I know that I can go back, I can go through your shit right after that happened, and there won't be no video dealing with that directly, getting your respect back, calling them out for how they treated you, how they misled, how they played you, how they shitted on the bit of information you've put on your channel so far and try to discredit it. You don't even look at it like it was a play. None of that shit. Why? Because you're being led by the no good bump the head bitch, auditory double X chromosome Charlotte bitch, double X chromosome bitch, and her puppeteer, the bitch that she's an Igora for, the rotten, vile, no good, looking like a motherfucking goddamn crackhead, creature from the crack lagoon bitch in the face. Mammy Dearest. You can't talk about nobody. You can't talk about nobody being checked by the Yeti and all this type shit because you are being checked by the auditory double X chromosome and by the no good, rotten, foul, ex-pet bull, crusty mouth in the corner bitch of the Yeti, Mammy Dearest. I got receipts that says that you are and you have been. Where is your video, Miss You, Usadeh, on who that was that said abort? Who came up and said abort, Usadeh, abort? Who was that? Why doesn't that matter? Why you not analyzing that? Who was that voice? Who was that came and gave you those demands? Those commands? Then come up to hold you down, have your back. No. But told you to drop the fuck down. Who was that? Why don't you want to know? Huh? Or is it that you already do? You know, like I know, it was the auditory double X chromosome. And all of her sheep, y'all being led by the 5150. One flew over the cuckoo YouTube nest. That bitch who always wanted to be a cult member of the vile, wicked skunk of a bitch. And I'm talking about the animal. Skunk of a bitch. With the petrified wig that a tornado wouldn't be able to move one hand. It's solidified. It's plastic now. Like a motherfucking doll. It's plastic hair. Bitch, Mammy Dearest. You got your wish finally. Both of you bitches. Both of you bitches have no integrity. Both of you bitches are the epitome of hypocrisy. You, Usadeh, and that motherfucking auditory double X chromosome lying ass bitch. Both of you have partnered up and are now workers of inequity. You damn sure enough was when you're telling lies on SPD on behalf, at the command of the maggot in human form, the sludge of the earth, the serpent in a plastic wig with an elephant scarf on her head, Mammy Dearest. looking for videos in your motherfucking archive, try to dirty up SPD at the behest and command of the motherfucking Mammy Dearest. And unlike you, bitch, let me show you how real one do. I can take accountability. I was mistaken. We found out that, well, I said if it was, I was going to own it. That the Yeti is behind or had reached out to SPD to speak to the investigators regarding that bitch shit. And I ain't mad at it. Salute to SPD for fighting back and standing up. Damn motherfucking right. All the shit she done did to you and yours, you damn motherfucking right. Okay? Two wrongs make it even, bitch. And you would do the same. So let's stop playing. Let's stop fronting. Full of shit. They left your ass out there to be ripped to shreds. And it was. As I said, you were going to be the laughing stock. I see that premonition has come to fruition. In fact, from the last that I heard from conversations, motherfuckers is laughing at you. And you want to say it don't bother you. But you the same bitch who said you care about what other people think about you. And I was puzzled by that. Because I'm the opposite. I couldn't understand how you could feel that way. I mean, I get a teenager. I even get somebody that's in their early 20s. You still finding yourself, developing your personality, getting your philosophies together, your principles, the things that you will not compromise for no one. You're solidifying that. You're testing the waters against societal, so-called established mores and principles. So I get that part. Pardon me while I clear myself. Yes, I get that part. I can't get somebody that is in a mature stage in their development that then went through cerebral disciplines. And I mean, what I mean by that, higher education, right? And still care what a motherfucker think. But now that you got ostrich age all on your motherfucking face, you want to pretend like it don't matter that people are looking at the ostrich age on your motherfucking face when you that bitch that it does matter to. So you're lying again. Lying again. You can't stand on shit when it comes to people working behind the scenes with other motherfuckers, when I know for a fact you did. And you are, and you have. Of the vow of the vowels. The low of the low. The Yeti's discarded, kicked to the curb. Smelling like a human skunk. Crusty corner mouth bitch, Mammy Dearest. Who is now your motherfucking member. You done compromised your integrity, the integrity of your channel, your so-called BC. It's a hit of all time disgusting little bitch. And that's real. Motherfucking real, all time disgusting low. You let that sludge of a bitch in there. And you want to pretend like all the wicked shit she done did don't matter, but we supposed to care about all the shit, the wicked shit that has happened to you via the Yeti? Fuck out of here. Wrong is wrong, and I don't give a fuck who it is. And that's the difference between me and you, bitch. You's a fraud and I'm a real one.